Joel Osteen's story begins long before the controversies, the wealth, or the whispers about financial loss. Born on March 5, 1963, in Houston, as the youngest of 6 children, he grew up in a modest home filled with prayer, sermons, and camera cables from his father John Osteen's early ministry experiments. Long before Lakewood became a global powerhouse, it existed as an old feed store that John converted into a church in 1959, drawing 90 people on its first Sunday and slowly building something that would grow far beyond expectations. Joel's childhood was shaped by both miracles and silence. When he was 18, his mother Dodie was diagnosed with terminal liver cancer and sent home without treatment options. Yet, she recovered after intense prayer, a moment that became a spiritual pillar in the Osteen family and influenced Joel's later belief in hope, words, and the power of positivity. Despite being surrounded by preaching, Joel wanted nothing to do with the pulpit. He preferred cameras, editing, and the quiet world behind the scenes. After a short stint studying communications at Oral Roberts University, he returned home to build Lakewood's television ministry from scratch, turning a tiny broadcast into a global program that would one day reach 100 countries. Through the 1,980 seconds and 1,990 seconds, he directed, edited, and produced every episode, sometimes working 12-hour days and tracking his father's outfits on yellow legal pads to avoid continuity errors. He even rescued Lakewood from financial strain by securing local sponsorships, then convinced the board to invest over $2 million into building TV 55, a Houston station that eventually broadcast Lakewood into millions of homes. Everything changed in January 1999, when Joel reluctantly preached his first sermon at his father's request. Just 6 days later, John Osteen died suddenly of a heart attack at 77, leaving Joel stunned and grieving. After offering the role to his siblings, Joel stepped into proper leadership with Victoria's encouragement, becoming senior pastor on October 3, 1999. Lakewood was financially unstable. Donations had dropped 20%, and the pressure of guiding a $90 million a year institution fell squarely on him. Joel shortened sermons, modernized music, revamped services, and launched his own TV program in 1999. By 2005, attendance reached 15,000 weekly, and Lakewood took over Houston's massive Compaq Center, renovating it for nearly $100 million. Over the years, Joel's books, especially Your Best Life Now, which sold 8 million copies, generated tens of millions in royalties, and by 2020, his net worth reached roughly $110 million. Critics targeted his wealth. His $10.5 million River Oaks mansion, and his 2017 Hurricane Harvey response. Rumors circulated that he lost $60 million during the pandemic. But by 2025, analysts confirmed he hadn't lost a cent. Instead, his net worth had grown through books, podcasts, global broadcasts, and events that reached more than 200 million homes. In 2024, Lakewood paid off its entire $100 million renovation loan, proving the church was financially stable. Now at 62, leading the largest single-site congregation in the U.S., Joel Osteen stands as one of the most influential and most debated religious figures in modern America.